Welcome to Gen X Slices.
Problem solved, just buy a $200,000 house. Good advice, but there's one big problem. 53% of Americans do not have access to homes that cost only $200,000. If you look at the top 20 metropolitan areas, it houses 126 million Americans, which is 38% of our country. And in the top 20 metro areas, the average home cost is $550,000. So you're not going to be able to find a $200,000 house for those 126 million Americans. Now,
that is incorrect, my man. Every metropolitan city, every big city, maybe with the exception of San Francisco and the Bay Area, has another town 60 to 90 minutes away where the houses are half price or less. You can find a house for $200,000. You have to be willing to make the drive. Everybody does it. I've done it several times. So have all your parents and aunts and uncles. You just got to go do it.
In the top 21 to 50 metro areas, that's another 15% of Americans. Now, houses there do average about $400,000, but you can still not find a $200,000 house.
Drive to where you can afford to live. Make the trek back and forth.
So 53% of Americans, 1 out of 2, do not have access to a $200,000 home. Now,
not have access? Yeah, you have access. It just doesn't fit where you want to be. Your job and the place you'd like to. I don't have access. Yes, you do. You just don't want to make the drive to have access. A little bit of effort there, a little inconvenient, but you got access.
On the flip side, the small metros in rural America, the average house sits around $225,000 to $250,000. You can get a $200,000 home all day. But then people have to uproot their lives. They have to try to find a job and move to a random town that they don't know anybody and start a whole new life just to get a house, which I don't think most people are going to do that. So
people move jobs and change jobs and go uproot themselves and go to a new town all the time. They start over. They get a promotion. Their job takes them to a new place. Oh, they start over. Who would want to do that? How about the military? How many times do they start over? How many times do they find themselves in a new city, a new state, or a new country? What is this, off limits for you? You can't do that? This isn't any kind of a conundrum. It's not an enigma. It's not a problem you can't solve. You paint the picture out there, well, what are we going to do? There's no place to go. Here's all my stats and my statistics and my graphs and my charts. Do you see where the victim's here? And then everybody just goes, yeah, that's it. We play right along with you, but it's nothing we can do. It's not our fault. Put forth some effort. You absolutely can do these things that I've described. You just have to want to. I'm telling you the answer. You don't even have to figure it out. My generation, not only do we have to figure out what to do, then we had to go do it. We had to go try it, and now I'm just telling you the answer. Now all you have to do is have the gumption, the guts, the fortitude, get off your ass and go do it. No big deal. Listen, your videos, they just give you and others the excuse to stop trying. You got a lot of stuff in there, but in the end, all of your videos end up saying the same thing. It's not our fault. We can't do it. We can't pause. Not within our reach. Yeah, it is. And everybody falls in line behind you. But the truth is, you just got to get off your ass and go do it. There are places available, but they're not going to be easy. You're going to have to put forth a lot of effort and sacrifice. Yeah, sacrifice. We all had to do it, and so will you. I don't know. Somebody had to tell him.